Hey guys, Tom Shue here, and I want to show you guys how to set up your elevator control horn. There's going to be a slot on this side that you're going to cut. It's already pre-cut. You just take your razor knife and make a slice, and you'll take your control horn, the one that I marked E, okay? And you want to make sure that the dot is in the center of the hinge line. So once you've got this cut, you know, when you stick it in there, and if you just try to flush it to the bottom, you think, okay, that looks pretty good. Well, you can't get the right throw or anything or good resolution if you don't have these horns set up correctly. So when I say it has to be down the center of the hinge line, does that look pretty good? Let's see how far off we are. So we'll take our square, we lay it on the fuselage, and we bring the control surface up until the square meets right in the middle of that. Okay, and then when this is flush, you look down it and you see if the hole's in line with your square. And in this situation, it's pretty far off. So let's get it where it needs to go. Okay. It's going to need to go somewhere in that area. Okay. So it's a pretty big difference between what you might think by your eye and what it actually needs to be correct. Okay, so you can't let this do like a dry welder's hinge because you put the glue on both pieces, and then if we let it dry, you won't be able to get this thing in there to sit. So you got to kind of do it when it's still wet a little bit, and just basically fit this guy in there in rough spot. Since it's still wet, it's going to let us move around a little bit. I kind of flush it in the back, and then we're going to do our hinge line again. Pull the square right up to the hinge line. Okay, so the square's in the right spot, and with the elevator sitting flush, just pull it up till it intersects your square. Look down it, and that looks pretty good. So do that to the other ones and you're good to go. Okay, so it's the same way when you're setting up your rudder. Deflect it and push your square right up into the pocket of the hinge line. So I can see that my square is right in the hinge line. And then when I hold it flush, you can see that the horn, the hole in the horn is right down the middle of the square. So I know that that horn is in dead center of the control of the hinge line. There you go.